At New Era Field in Orchard Park. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Jets and the Buffalo Bills. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. This one taken from the 7. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Check 180. Check 53, flat. Run now, ready?
They begin the drive with Hines. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down. Looking to throw Trubisky on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. This is Hines. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. They go play action here on first down. He'll buy some time right. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and have the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up first and goal. On the carry, it's Bawden. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up second and goal. On second and goal, Trubisky got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Josh Reynolds, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Zebra. Come on, boy. You got to go.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Flush to his right. And his throw is incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Here's Wilson to throw again. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills first down. DeAndre Washington, his first carry. And shoving his way inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 33 and a first. On first down, Wilson rolling to his right. He'll try and run it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
57's a Mike. 57's a Mike. Switch up, switch up.
Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson, he's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. And it'll make this a second and long. Here's Wilson to throw. Got an open man. It's Washington. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 12-yard line. On first, here's Washington. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. DeAndre Washington, his second touchdown on the season as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. On second down now, it's Hines. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Play action. It's Trubisky out to his left. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. On fourth down, here's Lachlan Edwards to punt it. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5. Gets this to Isabella on the jet sweep. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
They go play action now. Wilson steps away. He can run for it, and he will. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Now, that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3 and out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a first down.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Flushed out right. Wide open receiver complete. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for first and 10. They run from the shotgun with Washington. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. On second down, Washington. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. On third and 1, Wilson eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Darren Waller, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Bills have taken the lead. Lambeau to add on the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Recon, 152 fighter.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. They're just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Dancing to his left. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Wilson going to throw again. He'll find his tight end, that's Waller. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards that time, and a Bills 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Washington. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. On 2nd down, it's Washington. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football.
Under 10, under 10.
Washington on 3rd and short. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo 1st down.
I'd have to say that was a pretty darn good run right there. They had 8 in the box, still able to burn them. They've got to consider themselves lucky they only gave up a 1st down and not a touchdown.
And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. He's got it. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
The defense is doing their best, but they're struggling right now. They'll look for some help from their own offense to keep them in the game.
Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And it's now 21-7. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Take over 1st and 10.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Trubisky, he completes this to Sutton. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Mike 53. Mike 53. Hey, watch the ball.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Trubisky. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Looking to throw again, Trubisky. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. 35 seconds, all that remains in the 1st half as they come up on 1st down. After the interception, here's Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That's a 1st down and then some, a 32-yard pickup. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They run with Washington. Up to make the tackle, J.C. Jackson. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half.
52 to Mike, 52. Rip left.
From the 41, Wilson escaping the pressure right. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
Watch Mike. You ain't doing nothing.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. Final play of the half. It's Trubisky. Airing this one out for Evans. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway.
Let's go, let's go!
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Wilson. He's going to find and complete it to Revrenn. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Watch tight end. We got 4. We got 4.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson, sliding out of the pocket. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
Throwing again, Wilson. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Check that. What, 152 right here? I want that. Give me that ball, defense. Tempo.
On 3rd down, Wilson. They'll roll him out right. But it's brought in by Washington. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. The toss left to Washington. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
52's to Mike. You better be afraid of me.
They'll try and run with their fullback. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. He had gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you've got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Cortland Sutton, 77 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here I come. Here I come. Here I come.
Right back to Washington. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Bandit. Check safety. Look for signal.
Running it, Washington. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. He'll buy some time right. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position.
Number 53, Mike 53.
Now Trubisky on 1st down. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Quan Alexander able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Now it's Trubisky. And this is caught by Evans. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
24-yard gain on the play.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st down, Hines. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold him right around that mark. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This one taken just inside the 10. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Big stop, let's go.
A handoff for Washington. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Washington. And deep he goes into Jets territory before being taken down. A big play here for the Bills. 49 yards on the ground. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Come get some. He don't want
On the give, this is Washington. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 12-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Oh, yeah. And here we go again.
Gets this to Isabella on the jet sweep. And here he'll get it down to the 7. And he gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. And the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson buying time to his left. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Raekwon McMillan able to get outside the numbers and drop him for a loss of a yard. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to break our 4th quarter tie. And Lambeau will put this one through, and the Bills have taken the lead here in the 4th. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They run again with Hines. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. We come up here on 1st and 10. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the 1st down run. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. It's Hines, and this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. He's back to throw. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, Hines, and he's going to get this inside the 30.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
I think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
And the Jets 1st down.
The Jets are going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. They'll look to throw. Short throw to Disley. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Trubisky to throw. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. 4 seconds to go. This would send us to overtime. And his kick here is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. What will they draw up to try to keep this opening drive of overtime moving? 3rd and 7. First throw in overtime now for Wilson. And that is incomplete. The temptation to go for it probably there. Always is, especially in overtime. Got to punt it, though.
I think you're right. I think that you absolutely have to punt it away and trust your defense, especially play a little field position here. But you're so right about the temptation. Another way to satisfy that, though, line up in punt formation and fake it. That's another way to get it done.
Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the mic.
4th down. Here's Wilson. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a first down. A couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Washington now out of the gun. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
From just shy of midfield, Wilson. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. 20. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. Partner, a great game that we got to see, and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for the Bills, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1, and they will hit the road next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts.